All right, so Bubba has, he's all into this AI voice replication program. And so what he has done is he's made a Big D and a Bubba.
I have fed all of our vocal information into the system to try to clone us to see how well it is.
You know what this means, guys?
You're done?
Means we don't have to come to work.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Later, losers.
But I now that was the idea. I'm like, this would be great. We could take a couple days off. We could just mail it in. Patrick could just write a script and we're done.
Bubba works so hard to do less work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really interesting. So let me just tell you, first of all, it is a fail.
Oh.
It does not replicate the, like, you see the videos online where it's like the deep fake looking thing and you're like, oh, it's just like them. Man, let me tell you, they must have worked their tails off to get, because every time you hit generate, it will put out a new version of whatever you're saying. So I wrote like a stupid little script and I fed it in, and the best versions I have of Robo-Big D and Robo-Bubba aren't even close. Like,
so
I'm gonna play you mine first. Since I'm talking the most right now.
That's Bubba talking.
Yeah, you know my voice, and now here comes Robot Me.
Good morning. You're waking up with the cloned voice of Bubba from the Big D and Bubba Show, and this part of the show is brought to you by the future. Visit the future online or with a time machine to get more info.
So it doesn't sound like me
Doesn't
at
sound
all.
like you at all.
No, it doesn't.
So
And it sounded fake. It doesn't sound like a real person
No,
talking.
it doesn't.
it does sound like somebody reading a script.
Badly.
Badly, yes.
Yeah, it's not
How
Now,
much
Big D,
is-
why don't you talk a little bit so people
All
can
right,
kinda
yeah,
get
this is D. It's the way I talk, and sometimes I can get into a high register, and I sound like the dinosaur from Toy Story, but I'm not.
And now his clone.
Good morning. You're waking up with the cloned voice of Big D from the Big D and Bubba Show, and this part of the show is brought to you by the future. Visit the future online or with a time machine to get more info.
Visit the future online or whatever I just said online.
Yeah,
I can
it's not
tell
right.
how they use the tone of your voice, sort of. But
Good.
it doesn't sound
Yeah.
The
like
good.
you at all.
Good.
The good was close.
Okay,
and
so-
then it just fell off a cliff.
So I have my favorite thing is I was like, well, let me just pull out a joke, and I wrote a joke in there.
Oh, no.
And I think the shorter it is, the better. But what is amazing is I typed in, I was like, and how would Robo-Big D laugh? So I went ahead and I typed that in as well.
What kind of shoes do kidnappers wear? The white Vans, ha 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 ha.
Actually, that sounded like you. That sounded way more like you than the other one.
That's what I told Big D. I said it's interesting because the shorter the info is,
Play again.
the more it's the ha 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 sounds like something you would do, but the rest doesn't sound like you.
What kind of shoes do kidnappers wear? The white Vans, ha 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 ha.
That all sounded like you. I mean, again, it sounded like a bad computer version of you, but
Yeah.
that sounded a lot more like you.
It
than
sounded
the first
like
script.
it sounded like Big D maybe 15 years ago.
What kind of shoes do kidnappers wear? The white Vans, ha 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 ha.
It sounded like Big D really had to squeeze that joke into 1.84 seconds.
White hands, ha ha ha.
Wow, we have videos, lots of them, more than just the one you watched. We got more and more and more and more.
Yeah, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or we'll tell your mom.